Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are Delegates of Japan.
We are from the Delegates of Japan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are
from the Delegates of Japan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are Delegates of Japan.
Choose your character.
Japan is one country in East Asia located in the North Pacific Ocean. Japan is the 11th most populous country in the world with 126,420,000 residents. Japan is a great power and a member of numerous international organizations, including United Nations, since 1956, the OECD, and the Program of Seven.
As of 2021, Japan's country's economy is the third largest by GDP and the fourth largest by PPP. Japan also a global in the automotive and electronics. Japan has made significant contributions to science and technology.
Ranked very high on the Human Development Index, Japan has one of the world's highest life expectancies, though it's experiencing a decline in population. The culture of Japan is well known around the world, including its art, cuisine, music, and popular culture, which encompasses permanent comic, animation, and video game industries.
Climate change is a long-term shift in climate, such as temperature, precipitation, and rain. Climate change is also known as global warming, which refers specifically to an increase in the Earth's temperature. This warming is what ultimately causes climate change.
Climate change has a very broad impact on the people's life. The increase in the Earth's temperature does not only have an impact on increasing the temperature of the Earth, it also changes the climate system affect various aspects of the changes in nature and human life, such as water quality and quantity, animal habitat, forest health, and coastal ecosystem.
We cannot deny that current global climate has changed and made the air temperature warmer. Many opinions from scientists that human activities affect climate change. Human activities that human release pollutant result in them being trapped in the atmosphere, causing a greenhouse effect that warms the earth.
Carbon dioxide is a major greenhouse gas. Other greenhouse gases include methane, nitrous oxide, volatile organic compounds, ozone, and chlorofluorocarbons. Human activity that release greenhouse gases include the burning of fossil fuels such as oil, coal, copper, diesel, natural gas, and gasoline. Other activity include as well as power generation, industrial processes, agriculture, and forestry.
Daily human activities such as littering and the wasteful use of plastics, it was everywhere and everyone in the world used it. In our oceans, which provide the largest natural carbon sink for greenhouse gases, plastic leaves a deadly legacy. It directly coats and smothers a host of marine animals and habitats and can take hundreds of years to break down.
After that, sunlight and heat cause the plastic to rise and powerful greenhouse gas, leading to an alarming feedback loop. As our climate changes, the planet gets hotter, the plastic breaks down in the methane and ethylene and creating the rate of climate change, and so perpetuating the cycle.
One example of region impacted by climate change is Western Antarctica, one of the most warming areas on it. Geothermal heat makes ice and glacier continue to shift and melt on a massive scale. The phenomenon of melting glacier density is also expected to be a wider concern, because the danger can be very big in the future if it is not handled properly.
There is not a single country in the world faces not pressure to delay dramatic event of the climate crisis. The impact of the climate crisis is increasingly painful today. From the recent turnover, including the youngest generation, and the need to comply and participate in controlling the current climate crisis.
However, not everyone has the same awareness to overcome the impact of the climate crisis itself. Climate change in Japan and the Japanese government has implemented policies to respond.
Today, Japan is the world leader in the development of new climate-friendly technologies. If we look at the success that Japan has, it can be cited as a miracle. Japan, which in the 19th century was a country that was still underdeveloped, has now become an industrial country with the product flow almost entirely to all regions of the world.
Japan's success is supported by existing resources, namely human resources. In this section, one of the roles youth in overcoming the issue of climate change is very much needed. In this modern era, youth can tackle climate change in various ways, such as 1. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Climate change occurs due to global warming, and global warming occurs due to excessive greenhouse gas emissions.
Number 2. Reducing the use of motorized vehicles. Gas produced from motorized vehicles certainly contributes badly to current air conditions. Compared to using private vehicles for daily activities, it is better to switch to public transportation.
Seeing the deteriorating condition of the earth, Japan invites all parties to contribute and play a role in fighting climate change and environmental damage.
Besides having ratified the Paris Agreement in 2016, Japan itself has already started with several ambitious steps. First, set firm target emissions. Japan submitted its long-term strategy regarding 2050 target of reducing GHG emissions by 80%.
To achieve this target, solar power and carbon recycling will be the focus. Japan will increase research and development in that sector, along with the digitization of society.
Number 2 is review countermeasures. Reviews on the plan for global warming countermeasures and the strategic energy plan, both of which are cornerstones for Japan's NDC, have begun. The reviews already consider the assumption of GDP outlook,
economic activities and technological development on which the current NDC is based, and increase its NDC's ambition target prior to a level consistent with the Paris Agreement.
3. Invest more in renewable sector. Although 33% of Japan power supply is supplied by coal, generation by renewables is increasing with offshore wind and green hydrogen production gathering momentum. Phasing out coal 2013 will decrease air pollution and import deficit.
With a few steps above the Japanese hope to reach good results, a world awareness and to encourage more participation of other countries, this